Welcome back to Wig Fashion Fiesta. Yes, I've returned after all these months. Come with me and let me share my story. I have decided that my coming back, being that I'm a baby boomer in my late 70s, I have decided it's important for me to be totally transparent in sharing my journey. Why? Because that's why I've come back. Let me explain. I'm a retired flight attendant. So I was flying all these years since my college sweetheart passed away about 6 years ago. And it was a year or two later that I started my wig journey because I had lost all my hair. And the dermatologist said it was due to alopecia areata, stress and the grief. But it all came back. I also have a series, which I'll put the link below. You have to purchase it. But there's a series from start to finish of everything you would need to know from hair serums and how to grow your hair back. That's particularly for those of you that are probably under 65 or in your 20s, 30s, 40s, or 50s, which to me are young, and you don't have time, but you have hair loss, you've got a job, you got to figure out, what do I do today? Go there, get the link, it's all there, keep it together on your computer, and it will save you a lot of time. However, on my channels, like here, the Wig Fashion Fiesta, I also decided to be transparent with you. And this is why I'm returning. Yes, my hair grew back. It was thick. The ends a little frizzy. Would have to keep kind of cutting them. But I think that's just natural as you get older, no matter what conditioner you may use. In fact, if any of you do have one that are a baby boomer, that you find that it really kind of strengthens those frizzy ends, please put it down below. Share it with our group. But what happened with me is I found I was just happy, content with wearing my hair back in a bun. Go to the store, even dressing up, going out to dinner with friends. But what was happening is, and I'm telling you the truth, within the last couple of months, the last 6 months, I find that I'm a little less reluctant just to jump in the car and drive downtown or go shopping or whatever. Why? I'm afraid. You know, my eyes, I wear contacts, I have ever since a little girl. My eyes are my weakest point, but I was just uncomfortable. I was following how my inner being was feeling. My eyesight's not that great. It gets to a point where no matter how you wear your contacts, your eyes just start failing. And so therefore I was not going out and interacting and driving as much. In fact, I tend to be taking Ubers to places that are just 10 minutes away. It's just ridiculous. But that's just a fear I have. That's part of my aging. But then I decided to, what I would do is get into a study. Being that I was home more and not going out, I got into studying. I love Egyptian archaeology, into studying that, and there's all kinds of programs on YouTube as well as on the internet that you can purchase these programs and get into learning. So I was doing that. But I still was missing human connection. And I know this is a YouTube, but and I'm not an AI, and that's another whole subject I can share with you when it comes to AI. But in fact, I'm a human being. You, right today, are watching this. You are a human being. I'm connecting with you. That brings me joy. This channel, right this moment, I've got chills. I'm so happy that you are even still here listening to me. I'm connecting with you. And that's when I just decided I have to come back. Parallel with this wanting to interact with you on a personal level, a transparent level, I'm being the one that's just being transparent. You're going to know all about me. I also, at the same time, saw that I was not dressing up, even in my home. I may not go out all day, but I was kind of looking kind of trashy. So then I just started to not only put my makeup on, because some days I'd wake up, I wouldn't put my makeup on. I was getting lazy. And I thought, uh-oh, that's a sign of what? I have to stop doing. That spirals down into a place where I don't want to go. So, with starting up my channel again, with dressing up, with wearing wigs again and toppers, putting makeup on, I'm feeling good about myself. And I guess in some strong, some special way, I feel that I'm relating to you, that those of you that are out there. And it's really, really very special. So that's why I'm returning. I miss the connection, the human connection. I miss the comments. It may be only 3 or 4 comments on a video, but one of you did. That means so much to me. In fact, I'm going to do a little test with this particular channel and actually block all ads. So YouTube can't come in and do an ad. Why? Because the money's not really there. And also, to be honest with you, it's irritating to me when I'm engaged in watching a video, particularly when I'm trying to learn something, and all of a sudden an ad comes in. That's irritating to me. And a lot of times when I'm watching a YouTube channel, I'll just move on because that's just my personal experience. So I'm going to try not to allow any ads on YouTube, as well as I want to connect with you. So that's the reason for my coming back, and how I will promote and I'll get into everything again, from wigs to serums to the red light therapy, what works for me. I'll do wig reviews. But you know what I thought I would also do? One thing that I never shared. One thing I was constantly researching. I've had experience of dealing with wigs I would get on TikTok for like $20. Human hair wigs. We're talking about, it's not so much the fiber that's expensive, it's the cap construction. And if you come from the beauty industry, you probably would know how to fix the cap, because obviously the cheaper wigs, it's the cap construction, which is the deficit. But many of you now know how to overcome that. I don't. So I have had to go back to making sure that when I buy wigs or toppers, I'm buying from the top wig companies. Wigs.com, wigstudio1.com. I will go over those. But I thought, why not, in my research, and I will do it before every video, why don't I research to see if one of those particular top manufacturers is having a special? So at the end of my videos, even if I don't actually state it in the video, I will actually put the link below and also mentioning to you, hey, there's a 30% discount, say from wigstudio.com. Go in today and get your wig. So I thought I would give you that information. I will do that research. I will save you the time in going to the top manufacturers, but that's my point. I'm going to kind of refrain from promoting wigs that are really cheap. In this particular new series, I'll show you and I'll review with you the cap construction and why I prefer to pay more money, but in the long run, those wigs you're probably going to have for years, not just months. But what's most important, though, is for me to share how I'm doing each day. Because you and me together are walking down this path of aging. Let's face it, hair loss, beauty, wrinkles. I'll share with you castor oil. Yep, I've done all the expensive serums. Yes, I use filters. Yes, there's makeup applications to help soften the lines. But that's okay. Why? It's okay with me because it makes me feel better about myself. And when you feel better about yourself, and if I can share with you how you can feel better about yourself, that will bring such peace and joy to me. So welcome back. And for those of you that are new, welcome to my wig fashion fiesta. Have a great day and look forward to posting my next video.